That was how I got to the airport, though, coming back from Nigeria to Dublin. They told me, we're sorry, but we cannot allow you to travel. Eh? We are sorry, we cannot travel. Eh? Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for coming to my channel. If you've been here before or you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back to my channel. Please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do not subscribe to my channel. Like this video, like my other videos, share them and leave a comment. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. So today I want to share my experience of coming back from Nigeria to Dublin, Ireland. So if you haven't seen my previous video, it's a vlog of me traveling from Dublin to Nigeria after relocating to Dublin for my MSc program. Yes, so please do not watch the video. It's my vlog. Yes. So today I want to share my story of me getting to the airport and the people are there for telling me, "We're sorry, you cannot travel." I don't understand what you mean by "you're sorry, I cannot travel." Hey, it was a lot for me. You know that thing that you pack your bag, you're ready to travel, and you get to the airport to get your ticket, and that's like a physical ticket, and they're like, "Well, sorry, we cannot give it to you because you're not allowed to travel." So just stick with me as I tell you this story. So I traveled to Nigeria for my brother's wedding. My brother was getting married to his wife. So I and some other family members that were all over came back to Nigeria to celebrate with my brother and his wife. So it was a very nice time with family. It was very lovely. It was very nice to see family members, loved ones, friends, and I really enjoyed my time in Nigeria. So on the day I was to travel back to Dublin, I had packed my bags, I had said farewell to my family, my loved ones, my friends, and I headed over to the airport. So when I got to the airport, I was even running a bit late, but then I got to the airport and I presented my e-ticket that was on my phone because I already booked my flight. I presented them my e-ticket and I also showed them my passport, my visa, and where the immigration stamped my passport at Dublin, and I showed them everything and they're like, "Oh, okay, where's my IRP card?" IRP card. Hey, my IRP card that is in Dublin that I did not bring to Nigeria. They're like, "Where is it?" I'm like, "I'm sorry, I'm not with it, but I have the soft copy on my phone." And they were like, step aside, step aside. Ha. They're like, "We're sorry, you cannot travel." "You're sorry, I cannot travel. Is this play? What kind of play is this?" So they're like, step aside, and they're like, okay, they want to contact their boss to know if there's anything they can do for me. I was like, "Please, my flight is going to leave very soon." They're like, "Well, sorry, there's nothing we can do, but then you cannot travel." I'm like, "Why? But I have the soft copy on my phone." They're like, "No, you need your card, you need the physical card." I'm like, when I was coming from Dublin, they didn't check this, they didn't ask me for this. I didn't even know I was supposed to travel with my IRP card. I thought my passport was sufficient enough because the immigration stamp is on my passport, my visa is there, I have my e-ticket for my flight. They're like, "You need your physical card. Without your physical card, you cannot travel." I was like, please, I was begging. I was trying to cry. Tears did not come out. So they're like, "No." And then it was already like 1 hour before the flight was going to take off. 1 hour I was still begging. 40 minutes I was like, they're like, "No, we're sorry, you cannot travel, you cannot go without the physical card." I'm like, I was not informed though that I was supposed to go with my physical card. So at that point, I have another brother in Dublin. So I called my elder brother and his wife, and I tried talking to them. I tried explaining to them like what was happening and all. And they're like, "Okay, let's talk to them." And they tried talking to them. They're like, "No, they cannot allow me travel." In my mind, I was like, so I'll start packing all my bags back home. I'll now start going back home. Now start waiting for my Air Africa to come. I'll now start booking another flight ticket again. Ha! It was a lot. I stood there. I watched everybody leave, and I watched them close the gate. I'm like, are you serious? So I had to ask for a refund for my flight ticket. Then my brother was like, I should not worry, that he would help me send my card. Hmm. So my brother said I should not worry, I should just go back home. He will help me send my card. It was a lot for me. At first, I just sat down at the airport. I didn't even know what to do. I was just confused. I was just sad because I was supposed to resume work the next day too. So I was just sad. I was just like, oh God, do I have to start packing all these things back home? I'll not start packing them back to the airport again. Like, you know, when you already made up your mind to do something and like, okay, you've already made up your mind that, oh, I'm traveling today. Yeah, everything was already sorted out, but God knows best. Yes, so I called my parents, and they're like, it's fine, just come back home. I told my other brothers, and they're like, oh, it's fine, it's okay. God knows best and all. So I packed my things and I went back home. Oh, yes, I went back home. So my brother helped me send my card because I didn't even know you were going to need your card. All my mind was the passport is sufficient enough because of the stamp and everything on the passport. So my brother helped me send my IRP card through express delivery, and it got to me like 3 days later, and I had to book my flight to Dublin, Ireland. But then that whole 1 week I was in Nigeria, the extra 1 week I spent, because I initially planned to spend like 2 weeks or less, but that extra 1 week I had to spend waiting for my card and trying to book a flight, it was a lot for me. I was not myself. It was just my body that was in Nigeria. Like I had already traveled in my mind and all. So yeah, so that's it. So I would advise, if you're traveling from Dublin, always have your IRP card with you. I didn't know that was why I left mine. I left it in Dublin, so I didn't travel with it. So I didn't know that I was going to need my card. And I thought, okay, if at all I was going to present the soft copy and it was going to be sufficient. So yes, and when I got to Ireland, I was talking to like a couple of people, and they were like, they themselves, they didn't even know that you would need your IRP card to travel. So when you're traveling for the first time as an international student, they won't ask you for any IRP card because it's your first time. They would only ask you for your visa and your offer letter from the university. So, and your ticket, yeah. So, but then once you've already gotten to Ireland and you already have that card, I'm not sure you can travel without the card. So take note of this. If you're in Ireland or you're in Dublin, anywhere, just take note of this and don't make the same mistake I made. I hope you learned from this. Yes, in case you didn't know that you need your IRP card to travel. So that was it. That was my experience. Thank you so much for watching my video. I really do appreciate you. I really do appreciate your time. Please do also subscribe if you're yet to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. Until my next video, see you again. Bye bye.